First of 3 races on the all-weather is race number 3. Down to a field of 7 now with a scratch. It's Class 2 of the 1650, headed by Fight Here, a 4-time winner on the track, all over the 1200 metres though. Prawn Barber, an all-weather winner over the 1800 metres. Ken Ginky is out. Imperial Gallantry goes up into Class 2 for the first time. People's Night third behind Classic Emperor last time out. Seven Heavens tries the dirt for the first time. Beauty Prince was runner-up behind Classic Emperor himself a couple of starts back, and Dr. Win-Win did exactly that last time out.
It was a good tip from Paul too, got the money at a nice price, and he and People's Night potentially could vie for the lead, or it might be Beauty Prince, Dr. Win, People's Night vying for the lead, or does Beauty Prince try and eventually just find the rail? Those are the 3. Prawn Barbar will sit in, and the others will fit into their spots as they generally do.
Here's Fight Hero, he loves the surface. Hit the line very strongly behind Blocker D last start, and he's stepping up here to the 1650. Metres. He has been racing over, mixing them between 12 and 1650, but very fit horse now. Seven Heavens just working nicely enough on this surface. Frankel, third starter for him, hasn't done too much on the turf, so they're going to bring him here to the all-weather. But you can see he's not much to him, and he doesn't carry too much excess condition at all there. Does Seventh Heaven, and Dr. Win-Win's come out of that win with no problems whatsoever. Looks a ready-made horse on the dirt, being by McPhee. And he's going nicely as well, and he's going to come in with such a light weight, 113 pounds.
All right, up in class. He's been here before, though, a couple of times. Let's start off with a bit of a specialist on the all-weather. That's People's Night and his jockey, Tommy Barry.
Tommy, you rode People's Night on the weekend. He's had a bit of time between runs, a couple of months. How's he going in the mornings? Yeah, he's going really well. I think the freshen up's done him the world of good, and you know, his last run on the dirt was really good behind a couple of smart ones. So been very happy with how he's progressed in the last couple of months, and we've decided to take the hood off him as well, just because he used to go quite keen early last season, but we feel that he's sort of just starting to relax a bit too much, and he's pretty content within himself, especially during the run. So we've decided to take the hood off him just to freshen him up a little bit and wake him up a little bit as well, and it's definitely showed in his work so far. What about gate 8 in a field of 8? Where do you think you'll be? I will definitely be prominent early, put him somewhere near the speed if we can. I haven't had a good look at the speed map yet, but you know, if we can be sort of in the first 4 or 5, I think that's the best place for him. You rode Imperial Gallantry to win last time out. You've also had a bit to do with Beauty Prince. How do you measure your horse up against them? Yeah, look, I think they're all sort of around the mark of each other. Beauty Prince obviously beat my bloke home last start. He's got good form on the dirt. He'll probably be in front of me in the run, and Imperial Gallantry, he's got a really good turn of foot. I think he'll suit Sha-Tin with a longer straight, because even though he's won his races here at Happy Valley, he still doesn't corner very well, Imperial Gallantry, and he gets a bit unbalanced, and when he does balance up, he hits the line quite well. So he's had the one start on the dirt, and I think ran third on that occasion. So I don't think there's much between them all. Hopefully I'm on the right one.
There you go. Tommy's sorted out the speed map for us as well.
Yeah, and the market is highlighting what Tommy said. I mean, there's a lot of chances, and looking at the speed map again, People's Night will be back in behind, and Beauty Prince potentially outside of Dr. Win-Win. So that certainly paints a little clearer picture.
Yeah, I don't think either one of them will take Dr. Win-Win on either, because you got Jack Wong on Dr. Win-Win. He'll be instructed to lead, I've got no doubt, and Zach Purdon won't want to get into a speed battle.
No.
All right, sounds like Tommy had some screaming fans there close by as well. We'll move on, though, to Imperial Gallantry. So this is one of the horses they were talking about there. The last start winner at Happy Valley. Yeah,
just the one start on the all-weather, as Tommy mentioned there. He's done it for us. He was placed on that occasion. Was not a bad run. I still think he's better on the turf, this horse, but he's going to get his opportunity here. Karis Teaton, barrier 7, you know what he'll do. He'll be getting back and trying to run on, but he's a hard ride, as we know.
He is. He's just one of these horses that's got such high speed when he can actually build the revs and get into full momentum. But going around the bends, as Tommy said, he sort of can become a little bit unbalanced, and it takes a while for him to really build the revs. So don't know whether the dirt will quite be to his liking. He'll be giving away a start, and might be difficult for him on this surface. All right,
the horse he'll be giving a start to, more than likely, is Dr. Win-Win. This is that win. His first start on the all-weather, and he's saluted at $13.
Now, he was 3 wide most of the way, and he had every right to drop off about now. Nuclear Power had the big claim with Matthew Poon aboard as well, and he was favourite in this race, but he never gave it away, Dr. Win-Win, and he hit the line strongly and just got the upper hand late. With him in front from barrier number 4, Jack Wong aboard, I think he can lead all the way.
I've got a question for you, Paul. Is this a 100 rated horse, do you think?
Yeah. I think on the all-weather, definitely. Maybe not on the turf, but look, he's bred for the all-weather. He's had one start on it and won it. I think he'll win again.
Well, you were all over this.
Yeah. I've been waiting for him to get on the dirt.
Yeah. So with all the weight off his back here, Andrew, he's going to take some running down.
All right, so I'm guessing, Paul, he's on top again.
He's on top. I'm going to make him the best of the night again. I think, and he'll pay a price too. He's what, $8.80 at the moment. Fight Hero, give him a lot to do, 1,650. He's the one that'll be coming home late. Prawn Barber won very impressively on the all-weather a few starts ago as well. But these horses got to give this other one a lot of weight, and that's why I've gone 8 to beat 1 and 2. People's Night, he's not bad on the all-weather. Can be a little bit inconsistent at times. Tongue tie goes on him for the first time. With a really light weight, I think he can lead all the way. 8, 1, 2 and 5.
I'm going to forgive Beauty Prince for his last 2 efforts of the Valley and go off that run 3 back on the all-weather, where he got within a half a length of Classic Emperor, who, of course, is having another crack at Dubai. And hopefully he can run well there. 7, 8, 2, 5. But I think the 2 lightweighters might end up fighting it out. So I went 7 to beat 8, but looking at the prices, Paul was probably the right way to go here. I mean, you can get each way odds about Dr. Win-Win, but those 2 of the lightweights will battle it out for me. Prawn Barbar's Honest and People's Night. And Imperial Gallantry will be working home late. Not sure if you'll get there in time.
Yeah, I'm with Beauty Prince as well, Brett. So 7 and 5, the cue from me.